Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and today we're talking my September TBR. This video is a little bit different from most TBR videos because I'm actually not going to come up with a TBR list this month. I've had really structured TBRs the last 2 or 3 months and it just hasn't worked for me at all. I love organization, I love making lists. That pertains to every aspect of my life, not just reading and booktube, but it just doesn't fit with my reading style. I'm way more of a mood reader than I admit to myself, not because I think it's bad, I just love the idea of making really structured lists and TBRs and sticking to it and being able to check things off. I have tried so hard to make that a priority and make myself stick to a TBR, and I end up just not doing very well with my reading goals. In the month of August, I did pretty well with my booktubeathon TBR, but I just didn't really read much other than that. I completely bombed the newts, and I'm just feeling like that's because I'm trying to force myself into these boxes and into this list rather than just allowing myself to read whatever I'd like. Not to mention, I have so many books that I've been wanting to read that are on my shelves and sitting on my bookcase that I haven't read because they haven't fit into readathons or TBRs that I'm building for myself with certain themes. And it's time to focus on those books, check some books off my physical TBR before the end of the year, because I did make a book bucket list of some books I've been wanting to read for a while, and I haven't done super well on that either. So some books that I am hoping to read this month that are kind of high up on my priorities list. The Diviners by Libba Bray is one that I've been wanting to read for ages, and I got a copy a couple of months ago, and I finally have started reading it, and it's pretty good so far. I'm really enjoying it, so that's definitely one that I'll check off this month. I would like to read another Becky Albertalli book. I have recently bought a whole bunch of books. I've got a couple haul videos up, and I don't think I've read any books from either of those haul lists. So I would love to tackle some of those as well. And there are just some books that I'm sure I'm forgetting that I would really like to check off. I really want to get to a Brandon Sanderson book sometime this year. I want to check off some of the classics that I have neglected for ages. And I don't know, I'm just feeling like I am just gonna pick up whatever the heck I want. That is also really daunting because I am very indecisive, and so looking at all of my books that I have on my shelf is sometimes overwhelming. A lot of things in my life feel unorganized, and I like have some organization in the form of TBRs, but it is making me really anxious, and especially considering I had so many books that I wanted to read in August and I just didn't get to them. I don't know, I'm feeling like I don't want to let myself down like that again, so I am just not making a TBR, and whatever I read. There are also some new releases coming out this month that I'm really jazzed for and that I have pre-ordered. One I've already received, and that is Two Dark Reigns by Kendara Blake. It's the 3rd book in the Three Dark Crowns series. Also, the 4th book in the Cormoran Strike series by Robert Galbraith is coming out next week. No, the 18th, so I'm hoping that I'll get to that pretty soon. I also have a bunch of books on my Kindle that I have been neglecting. I don't particularly love reading ebooks, but I have so many because sometimes they're just really cheap or even free, and I'd like to get some of those as well. I've been thinking of making a video all about what's on my Kindle, so if that's something that you'd be interested in seeing, I would definitely do that, and it might encourage me to actually read some of those books. But yeah, this is just a short and sweet video to say my September TBR is nothing because I have low expectations for myself this month, and I'm just trying to give myself some grace and allow myself to kind of get back into the swing of reading because I did slump pretty hard last month and I'm just not feeling super motivated right now, and I think if I just allow myself to read whatever sounds good at that moment, it will help me kind of get my reading life back on track. But that's all I have today, so thank you for sticking around for this kind of pointless video. I hope that if you've been feeling kind of, I don't know, slumpy or having hard times with TBRs or sticking to your goals or whatever it might be, just know you are not alone. I am sure I'm not alone, so I just wanted to be honest and say TBRs aren't working for me. I've been slumping really hard, and I'm just gonna do whatever the heck I feel like. doing this month. Let me know down below if you have any books that you're really excited about this month or that are coming out soon that you're hoping to get your hands on, and I'm always looking for recommendations, obviously. So thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment down below, or you can find all my social media channels in the description box as well. Be sure to subscribe to my channel so you know when my next video goes up, but until then, happy reading. Bye.